All right. Hello and welcome. Let us get going. So, there we go. Let's move our deck list over. All right. So, tonight, I just wanted to do some testing. I've been messing with a more cutback build. I was just browsing YouTube. I don't really like watching other people's Ogdoadic videos because I don't like feeling like I'm A, unable to make my own lists. It's an ego thing. And B, I don't want to steal their ideas. But I saw some cool stuff where people were running the Leos thing with the misc without the pill. And so, hey, codename. And so I thought, well, if you're going to run it without the pill, why don't we just run it without anything? We just play 3 Leos and 1 Evol tile. That way we have access to the Singularity. I still think Yugioh is the right Evol tile for that. I think Mega Corellia, the level 1, is cool, but I don't like that it costs your normal summon. I don't like the discard. So that's the ethos there. We're trying the deck without Alert, and I feel like I don't have a safety blanket. This is part of the Ogdoadic combo I'm used to, but I think the idea is that the benefit of a 1 tribute level 8 is outweighed by the downside of it giving a card back to your opponent. So instead, we're going to be trying running Aaron instead. This means we have no level 8 target for Shadow's Light, but there's really no world where Alert comes down before Curse anyway, so I'm not too worried. I think it's a moot point. So the goal of this deck is to have a collection of Snake Rain and either a Lily, a Sender, and then another Reptile, so it's a 3-card combo. So Rain, Lily, Sender, right, a Remnant, and then 1 other Reptile. With that, you can do some really fun Nephilabyss stuff, with the goal being the tutoring out of your Yugioh. But if you can't or don't want to, I also like the idea of using the Savage Dragon. So that's the idea behind this current list. So yeah, let's see if we can get some games in. I also want to do a video on that combo I was just talking about, the 3-card, and then also some variations on it, and also some 2 cards, because 3 cards is a lot, I know that, but I want to kind of change the focus of the deck. I've always played 1 Water Lily, but I think, and so we've got it right here. We have a Sender and a Reptile and Snake Rain. That's exactly what we want. Let's start like that. So we could go for our normal summon, but I think what we'll do is we'll go for the Snake Rain. Very good. So we get it. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Custom hand. Yeah, I left shuffle deck off. Oh, it's such a weird view for sorting through your deck. I wish it wasn't so strange. Let's put that in the graveyard. Let's go for... I'm actually glad. So, yeah, I'm a little... I didn't need to send the Yugioh there because Leos is going to do that for us. I forget. That's his only job now, is to dump Yugioh. I'm glad I didn't do it. I am a little worried about not being able to... So now we've got the 4 different reptiles in our grave. That means we can successfully use a Water Lily here to dump another. We're going to get this. So what I like to do is go for the Night Sword, because check it out. This resolves first. We're going to pick up the Nephilabyss, and then the Night Sword triggers. Yeah, after playing a little more, by the way, I know we were chatting about, like, do you need Night Sword? I think the answer is yes. I think it's a must for the deck with the current set of tools we have. Let's set our Singularity. I guess our opponent's just not going to respond until they hit us with a nib and break our hearts. Let's send the Yugioh. We're not going to manipulate levels. And now we still haven't used this. So let's make... Let's go... Bing bong. Make a Strenna, right? Because now we can use this. Get ourselves a Yugioh. We can go Aaron. Actually, we'll have... Oh, no. If we tribute both, we'll have too many monsters. We'll go tribute this, monster, summon... Oh, I've already done something suboptimal. Or I could just not tribute it. But I think it's fine. We also don't really need the Leos. I'm just doing it out of pure greed. So now we have the level 8s we wanted. Let's go for this. We're not going to also activate the other because we can't fill up our field. But I really like this because I'm a big fan of the teardrop lines. Now we've got these two into a Draglubion. So if we had made a link first, that would have been better. We would have... Yeah, that would have been better because we would have had one more body here. Hey, welcome, welcome. I know it's kind of a weird time. I guess I don't know the time zones. I was chatting with a few viewers in the Discord and people were telling me some pretty cool places they're from. I was very, very excited to learn that my viewer base is not all based in the US where I am. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this. So, to be fair, they didn't interrupt me at all. They let me just play. But, like, come on. This board, we have a monster, quick play, tribute on their turn, a spell negate. 2, if effect activates, target something, it's negated. Untargetable body. And then a mask. Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Oh, I totally could have codename. Yeah, I totally could have. But you see, the issue is, your brain is larger than mine, and so then you can't link. Yeah. Well, what I should have done is, hey dragons, I don't think I've seen you run, by the way. I should have straight up gone for the link summon first. That's what I should have done. But I was being greedy, and I wasn't thinking far enough ahead. But I'm not in a hurry. I don't have a short timer, so. Like I was saying, the goal is to put together a hand of this plus either this, or this, and a reptile. I think that means we want to play as many of those as possible. But no, yeah, that's a good point. I could have just actually... I could have extended more by playing to the EMZ. You shouldn't just give up. That's kind of what I did. I kind of shut off my brain because I got confused. Which happens a lot. I'm just taking a quick look at what we've got in our deck. Let's just play a few more games. I don't want to do any more changes right now. Oh, that was awesome. That worked so well. These streams I've been kind of disappointed because the lists have been kind of inconsistent. I keep seeing Ogdoadic evols our decks. Yeah, I think Ogdoadic is a really natural pairing with evol. The fact that the fact that the evil tiles are reptiles pairs really well because you kind of want reptile diversity anyway. You want different reptile names, and so Yugioh being one of those names is a kind of natural way of doing it because it actually turns out there aren't many reptiles you actually really like. This hand is bad. If we hit messing around with Evil Ogdoadic a lot and I'm bringing it to a regional, best of luck. I hope you do really well at the regional. That would be so cool. If you do, you should message me and you should tell me your list because that'd be really fun. DMG, okay. Oh man, good luck. Where's the regional? Chaos Engine. Yeah. Oh, you know what they hurt really bad too is... Yeah. Bystials suck versus this deck. Providence, Rhode Island. That's awesome. Good luck. What's the game plan? What variant? I know you said evol, but what's the spice? Anything to it? Let's hit this. Is the music audible at all? I'm struggling between getting the music audible and it being too loud. Yeah, Bystials really hurt though. That's what I was thinking when you said chaos. I don't even like thinking about chaos because of Bystials. Oh, you have a light or a dark? I will banish that. And now that we're not playing Alert, I have no way of recovering. You can hear it, sick. Don't hear it too much. That's probably better than what it's been. It was kind of loud in the last one and I didn't realize. My bad. Oh, also, dragons, we have a Discord. So if you want to join, you can feel free. I will throw the link in the stream here. I'm trying without Archosaur at all, and I'm immediately liking it. Here's the Discord if you're interested. It's brand new, but people have already been chatting in a little bit, and it's really fun. I also got to throw out there that I will be live, and I think Codename is here because he saw the message there. And I know Shimune would have liked to be here, but I think it was a weird time for them. Bestials are annoying. I had a grindy match against Dragon Link, basically Bestial spamming me. Still won. That's awesome that you won. It's not... So the thing about Ogdoadic is it's kind of got that rogue thing where people engage their full Yu-Gi-Oh brain and don't read any of your cards, and they kind of just banish random stuff. So as long as they don't hit important things like your curse, it's okay, but otherwise you're kind of in trouble. Double trolled. I mean, yeah. Codename... is nice enough to duel me here on stream sometimes, and I think I hit draw 100% of the duels we say. We will just draw Snake Rain. Well, you should have said it sooner. Maybe I would have gotten it if I saw your message first. This hand's pretty bad. We can spec the Sakitama, or not spec, but we can normal summon this card. Hey, thanks for hopping into the Discord, Dragon Soul. If a monster... send from hand or deck to the grave while this card is in your graveyard. Yeah, we're just boned, aren't we? This is nothing. This is a nothing hand. We could go... We can put 2 bodies on board, go Echidna, make something 0. I've never been to a tournament before, but I really want to go to one with Lair Ogdoadic. So, have you been to locals before, Kato? I go to locals probably every 2 weeks. It's my favorite part about Yu-Gi-Oh! We've played twice and both times you opened roll. Yeah. Yeah. They were fun duels. I would say you had like a resounding victory both times. Nope. Yeah, Kato, you should totally go to locals. I made a video a long time ago, but I want to make a newer one about how much fun it is to go and play in person with other people. It's just so cool to activate your effects. Like I swear I'm a faster player when I'm at locals than I am here on stream. I'm really slow here on stream, apparently. I mean, apparently, no, I just am. Not even apparently. Eternal Soul. We do have a called by here. They're gonna draw a card off of it, but I think we have to go for this. The Apprentice can buff that Magician's. That is good to know. I kind of had a feeling it could, mostly because the simulator makes things happen slower. I don't know, in my head this should be quicker, but I'm so slow on here. I'm glad you pointed that out, Kato. Also, if I call you by a name that seems weird, I think YouTube, in the chat, it shows me a different name than your base YouTube name, if that makes sense. I don't know why this card is gone. I somehow defeated their Apprentice Illusion Magician without even trying. Maybe my stand took it down. Yeah, you can activate that. That's fine. That's fine. Should read it for Rod. Oh, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I was reading chat, I wasn't looking. And the log on EDO isn't great. Okay. So the okay. I think that's GG's here. I think we just opened too bricky. So let me see. I can open up a thing. Let's go like this. Win, loss. We won't count like goofy things, but Rod, sure, we'll block it. I kind of just have fun messing with OBS and trying out different things on the screen. That is so unreadable. That's better. So let me just make everybody motion sick. Let's put that there. That's fun. Did you add anything with Echidna? No. I decided that I didn't want cards in my hand and that I would actually in fact rather lose, so I didn't search anything with Echidna. I just immediately forgot, but I don't think it really mattered because we dark locked anyway. I really like Ogdoadic, but I just brick too often with them. Yeah, so I think bricking is kind of unavoidable because we have level 8s, but another question I would have is how many bricks does your deck run? Because I've built a lot of lists that brick a lot, and it's usually because they run a lot of bricks, you know? Sometimes you just stack the deck in a way that isn't favorable to yourself, so I would really think about which cards you're playing and why they're there. I've seen a lot of Ogdoadic lists that play, you know, King, Queen, Ogdoadic, and I just have to wonder, are you able to fully make use of those cards with those lists? Need to see their graveyard here. They don't have Dark Magician engraved. They may have one in hand. That's always possible. So let's go 1. God's top deck. Yeah, that was quite fortunate, wasn't it? 2, 3, 4. Let's get our Night Sword Serpent. We are not activating you, Nephilabyss. I will never use that ability. That was a really excellent top deck. I don't know what they have in their hand. If I'd been paying attention, I might know here, honestly, but I was messing with stream stuff for dubious payoff. I love top decking. It's such an anime moment. The Snake Rain top deck. Yeah, it's pretty good. We'll see if it's enough. I'm glad this doesn't count as Dark Magician. The Dark Magicians. Res you. We should have enough reptiles here. I can count in a sec, but I have a feeling there's 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 4. Okay, good. I'm that good. You know the difference between good Yu-Gi-Oh players and bad ones? The good ones, like me, we just draw the cards we need without actually deserving the good top decks. You should try that more often. Just get really lucky. It's so easy. So we've got this. They're trying to activate that. I actually decided to just go above 40 to dilute the bricks, but keeping the starters and non-engine about the same ratio-wise. I haven't bricked a ton with it so far. That's a really cool idea. I think I should mess more with that kind of idea. I started running Rogue Dark Magician because my luck is so bad. I find Dark Magician is not solid enough. And I know that's probably pretty rich coming from an Ogdoadic main, but I thought it was weak. Dark Magician feels like it lacks starters unless you play it as like a really kind of yucky lockdown thing. Like I saw one guy was doing a cool thing where he was bringing it to like a regionals or something, and the deck, it didn't resemble a Dark Magician deck at all. Play it for the search effects. Okay, yeah, I could be totally wrong. I am not a Dark Magician myself, so I could be totally off base. The deck is great, you know. It looked weak to me, was all. But what do I know? We could go... The flaw with Dark Magician, it has no effect, right? I mean, Dragoon passes the Rogue Destroyer. Yeah, I tend to forget how good Dragoon is. How soon we forget. Wish Dragoon wasn't banned in Master Duel. I'm so happy it's banned in Master Duel. Sorry, Dragons. I don't like Dragoon. I was traumatized by it when it came out. What do we think they could have here? We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go for I want to ban Maxi and bring back Dragoon. If that's the trade we're gonna make, I'll concede. I'll make that deal. Do they have a Dark Magician in hand? Do we think they have it? I mean, actually, it doesn't matter. We'll send this. We will make 2 monsters in the field. This type. We'll make that. You're a level 4 dino now. We'll make a Dolka. And we'll go for Old Faithful. A fellow Maxi hater. You mean a fellow Yu-Gi-Oh player? Are there people that like Maxi? I guess it would just be like... OCG players might. They might prefer it. Although I've heard testimony that even they don't love it. That they would rather have like a more explosive format. Because like... Ogdoadic... Oh! That's awkward. Don't be in the hand. Combo and bad. No, clearly. Combo bad, Maxi good. It says no combo, clearly. Dark Magicians don't like to be in the hand. They prefer to be in the grave or in the field. Right. So this was an example of really excellent technical play by me, where I summoned... Yeah, I summoned the wrong monster. I had the right card in mind. I just did the wrong thing. So that's a little not great. That's not great. No, I'm BMing. I'm BMing. That's all. It wasn't a mistake. I'm just being a mean-spirited person. I actually don't like winning anyway. I put up that win-loss so I could put lots of losses on it. The nice part is we have 1 taunt here, and our board is pretty large. We can also kill this, but if this card's destroyed, you can spec 1. We're not going to. Dark Magicians don't have a lot of defense, so just swing with a lot of attack points. Well, I should have won there. That was supposed to be lethal, but I was talking, so I messed it up. What I should have done there was make Numeron Dragon, but the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro makes you select them is awkward, and also I wasn't paying close enough attention because I was trying to speak while playing at a speed that was mercifully quick for my opponent. So I apologize for messing that up, everybody. That was sad. I want to change my font color to black. Apprentice Illusion. Apparently they just want me to be allowed to play my effects, so they're just gonna activate stuff instead of just going battle phase. Did they figure it out? They did. Now we'll see if they attack with the wrong thing. The Dark Magicians is attacking Lars. We will stop that because we want Dark Magician to live. Now we can Dolka this effect. Very good. The snake background. Yeah, I was like, well, I like streaming. It's really fun to stream and hang out like this with everybody. So I was like, if I'm gonna stream, I should make it a little more visually distinct. And so I thought, why not Garter Snake Pit? You know? It's just the most reasonable conclusion to come to, I think. Let's go like this. That's kind of a weird way to do that. Activate the effect? Yeah, we will. This effect never goes off. So when an Xyz monster dies around Hope Harbinger, it gets to assign those attack points to a different monster. My deck edit... Hey, Kato, thanks for joining the Discord. My deck edit and my main menu are also custom. It's Nunu and Naya, respectively. Which I think is just neat. So... here we can... hidden effects. Yeah. Yeah, it's so cool. So 4,800 times 2 is 9,600. Minus 2,500 puts us to 7,100 damage. All right. Bet. Do they have a Dark Magician? No. No. Okay. Check it out. Check it out. There's a way to do this peacefully, but we're choosing violence, okay? So. Nephilabyss effect? Oh god, this card is crazy. Let's bring out Anaya. Anaya's gonna get us a Water Lily. We're gonna bring out a level 4, doesn't matter which one. Dugaris, double the attack of a monster I control. Lars go Burr, battle phase. Sorry about that. One of my friends called me, and I haven't dialed in my settings. Yeah, check it out. I got the new background here, and then in the deck edit, you can kind of tell it's Naya. That worked really well. That was a really fun duel. We had a really bad hand, so we were throwing a softball, right? Like, it was a Dark Magician player. I also thought it was somebody in the stream, and I was like, come on now, don't call me while I'm trying to... I let the fame get to my head. That was ironic, by the way. Very cool. Let's go for another duel. Top decked Snake Rain. Yeah, it helped a little bit. It helped a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. Let's see if my friend wants to join the stream if I send him the link. I'm gonna be DMing an extra session. I have a Monday night game that I run, and everyone's free tonight, so we're gonna be playing an extra game, so I'm really excited for that. That, like, never gets to happen. Yeah, one of my players called me, so he hopped into the stream, so we'll see if I can entertain for a little while. I think... Have you tried putting Arc Rebellion and Xyz Dragon in your extract? That's the rank 4 that gets big, or is that a different one? This hand is unplayable, by the way. This is awful. What the... Oh, yeah, that's a good question. So, are you familiar with Heroes of the Storm, the Blizzard MOBA that died? In that game, there is Dahaka. He is from StarCraft, and he's my main. He's my favorite character, and of course, he's garbage, right? He's not a good hero. And one of his emotes, everyone's got emotes, is Deha Love, where if you type that between 2 colons, it'll do a little emoji of his face with hard eyes. I would do that at the start of games because I thought it was a nice way of saying, like, good luck, have fun. And so Deha Love is something I always think about, so it's my username. It's a really dumb username. Rank 5 that negates all other monster effects. I haven't. Let me look at the card. I'm sure I know the card, but how do you summon it? How would I get out a rank 5? Does it overlay on top of a normal... This is not good. He's garbage. He's my favorite hero. Yeah. I mean, does anybody... Raiders Knight. Okay. Does anybody here feel surprised by that? That my favorite hero, my favorite champion, if you're familiar with League, is garbage? Maybe sometime we'll do a really short Heroes of the Storm stream just so I can show off Dahaka. But yeah, that's what Deha Love is. I know it's really weird. It's really weird to read. It reads as like Deha Love, which sounds really stupid, but I think that's fitting for my channel. We got the branded fusion in this column. I don't know why they did that. Oh. Oh, what? Neat. Yeah. I hope you weren't expecting a cooler story than that, but yeah, that's what it is. Arc Rebellion Exceeds Dragon. Let me read that card. I don't... Monster summoned? No. And Raider's Knight is just a generic rank 4, right? Artesia. Yes, we will be stopping that. And we will be doing it on the branded fusion you queued up for me. Okay, so this Exceeds Summon card cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can detach one material from this card. This card gains attack equal to the total original attack of all monsters in the field. Then if this card has a Dark Exceeds monster as material, negate the effects of all other face-up monsters in the field. After this effect resolves, you cannot declare attacks with other monsters. Why would I play this over Numeron is my question, I suppose. We will just top deck Snake Rain again. I said it once, I said it again. This game is easy. I just draw the things I need. You guys should try doing that. The odds of us hitting a good card here are decent. We also have a Talents, and our opponent is going to be set up, and I don't really think they kill us through Droll and 2 Imperms. Arc negates other monsters' effects. Oh, so you would use it to negate opponent effects. In my head, I was only focused on the fact that it negates my effects. Maybe that just shows how greedy I am. Are they attacking with Albaz? That's awesome. Ever heard of set 2k wall? Get wrecked, idiot. Branded deck synchro summoning, no way. Yeah, it's also a synchro monster I don't think I've ever seen. Despian... This is a fake name. I run Arc Rebellion, but that's just me. That's why I'm Mr. Streaming with 6 viewers and you're in chat. I'm kidding. What does this card do? Once per turn, if a card leaves the extra deck, you can make all the monsters gain 500. Then you can negate the effects of one face monster on the field. That's cool. During the end phase of this card is in the graveyard. No, I'm not reading that far. Okay. I know they run it sometimes for Grand... Oh, right, the weird thing. Never do they summon it, though. That's really funny. Hey! What did I tell you? When you're good, and I am good. Just draw the out. Just draw it. Oh, this is so funny. This game is too easy for me. It's too easy. What are we sending? I feel like it's got to be Nephilabyss, right? Yeah, let's do that. Most skilled Ogdoadic. I know, I'm supposed to just attack it. To be fair, I'm usually true to my roots and I don't read literally any cards, and then I go and type my opponent, what's happening? Please teach me, because I am baby. I don't want to do any work. A moment of confusion as opponent is getting a prompt they've never seen. Seriously, reading the opponent's cards, that's funny. I'm gonna lose my license to play if I keep that up. Their board seems bad. Am I missing something? 1, 2. What's the play here? If we go... I could pick up... If we pick up... Remember that if you summon an extra monster, they can negate. They could, if I didn't have an Imperm. But that is a good thing to note, codename. I think if we go for the Lily, we can send the Night Sword Serpent, and we can go for... something. I'm not 100% from there. Who reads cards? I just tribute them with Lair of Darkness and swing. That is... I've had most of my most successful things with Lair builds. They're really fun. Otherwise we could tribute this, make 2 tokens, get the Night Sword, summon with our opponent's stuff? That kind of works. Or we could wait for the branded fusion. Let's go for this route. I feel bad. I'm saying thinking. What I mean is talking to YouTube chat and explaining myself for reading my cards. Let's put one of these back in our deck. Make Echidna and the Numeron. How are we making Numeron, though? We have no level 8. Maybe I should have planned for a level 8. Oh, we do have a level 8. Yeah, if I snake rained without Nephilabyss, we could have done that. So I'm sorry, Codename, you're right. That's a good play. That's a very good play. In this case, we could... Echidna locks... Oh, Echidna's not for the search. Echidna's for the 0 attack, my friend. You must be new. We use Echidna as a can opener. The reason I like the Night Sword is we can go for a Link 4. But we could go for Aaron instead. The attack changing effect doesn't. Yeah, correct, Codename. Yep. Too much thinking. We're reading too hard, right? Just send something. You're aware. Okay. Then we all understand the assignment, right? No issues. Make an Echidna. Do that. They're gonna go for this effect to negate something. We actually don't even need to use our imperm here. They're just gonna negate a card effect. He's gonna gain attack, I guess. Is that bad? They're gonna gain 500 attack permanently. It says so. Do we imperm this to stop the attack boost? 200 subscribers. Is it? That is so rad. I didn't refresh. That's so sick. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me know, Q. I broke the chat, though. I can't see it anymore. This looks like a really bad play, because we know what they have set, but I don't want... I don't want to get hit by... something nasty. This guy has no idea how weird my opening hand was. Negate all other effects. Let's kill the Albaz here. So, little worried. We have no follow-up. Let's see. View. File. Settings. I can't see chat anymore. General. Output. Main 2. Pass. There we go. Stream chat is back. Thank you, Codename, for the congrats. 200 was something I was really, really striving for. That's why we've been streaming kind of this much, as we have. Because I also just like hanging out. It's fun to do these streams and to chat with everybody. I misplayed here. This could have been a game. This could have been game. So let it be known, this should be a win, but I'm bad. Codename had it. If this were Codename dueling, we would have won this, because we would have thought about what we were sending. Instead of sending this useless Nephilabyss, we would have sent an Aaron, and then tributed the token, summoned the Aaron. Oh, no, it still doesn't work, Codename, in this build. Without Alert, you can't OTK with that line. We needed one more body to do it. Either way. But that doesn't mean there still wasn't better play to be had. We are dying for our hubris. I am pretty stoked that with that awful hand traps only, oops, all hand traps hand, we were able to stop Mr. Bestial. It helped, actually, that we had nothing for them to Bestial, probably. We had really good hand traps. We had a wind hand trap in the Droll, and we had the 2 imperms. The tactics might go. It's kind of there as a fringe thing, but... Is stream chat broken, or is it working? Oh, I'm so stoked about hitting 200 subs. And we did it together. No, stream chat working. No, that's all right. I just want to make sure it wasn't busted. Thank you for putting something there. Totally good that there's nothing there. Just making sure it's not broken. 2 token for Echidna. Yep, 2 tokens for Aaron. And then Aaron and Curse. Where are we getting 4 tokens, though? We only have 2 tokens. You use the Daybreak on the Naya. That's 2 tokens. Use the tokens to make Echidna. So now your board is Echidna Curse. And then if we had Alert, we could tribute the Echidna, summon the Alert, then we have 2 level 8s, right? But because we only have King in this build, we can't do that. So maybe that's a sign that Alert needs to say. Bestials are super rough against Ogdos. Hey, Elmo, thanks for joining. I don't think I've seen your name before. Yeah, Bestials are probably the worst hand trap for us. I think that's probably like that for any light dark deck. Bestials are probably pretty polarizing, right? But it's really bad, especially for us, because we're a graveyard reliant deck. I think I'll update the old overlay while we wait for Oppo to have their fun. I took a while to play, so I feel like it's okay for them to take a minute here. It's pretty nice, actually, talking hand traps, because Droll isn't a huge issue for our deck. Ash is pretty big, especially when they hit your normal summon or something. You really don't like to see that, but... in Tier Limits Ishizu format, Ogdos were unplayable considering Bestials were everywhere. I mean, that's kind of a symptom. Ogdo was unplayable because Tier killed Ogdo. That was really the true issue. But yeah, Bestials were not helping there. That was kind of an unhappy medium where a meta choice was also hurting our bad choice. All right, so 50% win ratio, new record. I want everybody note this: the best win rate Ogdoadic's ever had. 50%. I think this one was a loss with the hand we had, but if we had a little, yeah, the Guardian Chimera, they're popping off. If we had this doesn't seem like maximum output. This doesn't seem that efficient to me. This seems kind of subpar, like I'm up against myself, somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Maybe that's the wrong take. Good duel, fun game. Make rogue decks viable, you cowards. We top decked Snake Rain. We honestly couldn't have asked for anything more. No, that was pretty good. We top decked Rain. We had a card in hand for it. I'm not bummed. Just fun to play. Fun to play the game. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we draw a playable hand? Is it Feast or Famine? Do we only get nuts or nothing? Wait, did he top deck Snake Rain again? I did. I hit the Snake Rain and I dropped the useless Triple Tactics talent, which it would have gone off, but it would have been late. So I was able to fill up my grave, and then I kind of just wasn't able to get far enough with the Snake Rain. So it was a great top deck. It just wasn't good enough. We needed one more piece. Since we have a couple more people than we did when we started, I will throw out the Discord link one more time too. We have a Discord, it's pretty new. Please feel free to pop in and chat. It doesn't have to be Ogdoadic related, you can just hang out. And then I also put in there when I'm live. So I had a couple people who knew right away we were live because I put it in the Discord. But there's no giveaway or anything, you know, it's okay not to join. But yeah, if you want to see when we're live, see chat about bad decks, I'm happy to have you. Let's see. Yeah. We're getting duels too. I feel like some days we're also going first a lot. That's really nice. So this is a hand. Free gift card giveaway? That's right. If you join the Discord, there is a not 0% chance that you win a gift card today. I promise. How come you run Aaron but not Amnesia? I like Aaron more. I like his effect. I think Amnesia's is weirder. Although, the fact that we're not running Alert, maybe you're right. Maybe we should be playing Amnesia instead. Maybe that's... I have never played a build without Alert before, so that could be something. That's why we put the list up. We want people to see it, think about it, and go, hey, that seems bad, and then we fix. We strive for perfection. We use the Leos here. Dump this card. We're not going to manipulate levels. I've been running the Time Thief engine. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people saying really good stuff about Time Thief with Ogdoadic. How many cards is that engine? Do you know off the top of your head? Alert is not great, but sometimes I already really miss Alert. I think Alert is great. I think it's just an unfortunate case where our cards that are great are in normal decks god awful. I swear, every time I have the one triple tactics, they're like, no, I want us to have a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I want you to just play. Trigger an effect. Okay, just checking. I'm still not used to that. 6 cards? 6 isn't too bad. Because right now, for just some generic extenders, I'm playing the spirits. I'm playing 3 Aretama and 1 Sakitama, I think. Or no, 1 Sakitama. No, is that it? Sorry, I'll have to look after this. It's 3 of the red one, 1 of the white one. So the red one searches, and then I've been fine without Alert. It just, I don't know, it feels wrong. 2, 3, 4. I feel disloyal. Alert's my boy. You know, he's legitimately won me games before. Aratama is the red one. Okay, thank you. Sakitama's the yellow. Okay, cool. I had it right. I was right. Let's get out our Nephilabyss. Yeah, like, why are we the only deck that has to give the opponent their stuff back? Yeah, I don't know. It's really, really weird. It's really bizarre that they have such heavy limitations. I don't know if I'll ever get used to that fact. Honestly, in this case, since we already have... Okay, chat, note this. Since we already had Leos as a starter, I think it's better if instead we had sent the... If we had sent... What is it? The Coatl. If we went for a Borreload Savage. I play Going First Ogdo Gamma Seal Waterfront deck. Yeah, I was trying that on last stream, and it just wasn't working. That could be because you're a superior deck builder than me, but I was struggling to make it happen. So here we have another choke point where we could go rank 4. Like, imagine if every tier element sister made your opponent draw a card every time they fusion summon. Yeah, right. Like, it's so weird. They're so purposefully bad. But I mean, isn't that part of the charm? Isn't that part of the fun? No, I mean, not really, but... So we could put a link in the EMZ. Or an Xyz monster, rather. Or we could not do bad things. Oh, actually, there's nothing to think about. We could have a light monster here. A light level 4, so we will do that. So we'll leave this out. So let's go for... We could even go a Dugaris here, actually. Is that stupid? if we go Bam Bam, Dugaris, yeah, that's kind of dumb. Let's not do that. Let's go this, Mask. Let's go Shadow's Light. Who knows? Maybe this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. They just go, no activations for you. That's enough. We have that affecting Grave. So here we have no tribute outlet. Wait a sec. If Gamma negates effects, then why give it to your opponent? So, I mean, I think you're joking, but you need counters for Gamma Seal to negate effects. So in that deck, you don't give it to your opponent. You never would. Do we just hard summon Apollosa here? I totally disagree with that take, Elmo. I 100% do not understand 2 Naya, 3 Nunu. That seems strictly worse to me. Because Naya on its own gets you Curse. I don't know, I guess they're similar. I like Naya more. Because Naya doesn't require a level 4 normal summon. And Nunu does as a starter. What? It is the end of the main phase. I think we can afford to just let Mask die for the sins of Apollosa. Nunu can unbrick your hand. Right, I know, you do Nunu to get Zoha. Naya, not so much. Yeah, I suppose. I run Nunu and Naya at 3 because they pitch reptiles and have a second effect. Yeah, I'm kind of... I don't know. You are convincing me. I don't hate it as much. You are allowed to stay. Naya's art has 2 snakes, so it's twice as good. So I didn't want to say it, but that's the reasoning. You know what? You're so smart, Q. Why don't you do the streaming? Go on. Explain. Talk about the deck. Why is this in here? Let's see. We do have... I mean, do we even need to play things here? Like, would I just be overextending to play here? I kind of think so. Oh, actually, that was a misplay. We should have attacked with Apollosa. Never mind. You can spec this card, apply one of these effects. Gain LP. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to that battle damage. That is totally fine. I've seen this in Master Duel in some of the events. Shadow's Light is really good with Ogdo's superb tech. I honestly wish it was backwards, where you target a light and summon a dark. It would be so much better for our deck. I think we're gonna not allow you to search your deck. Because then we could do a lot more shenanigans with stuff like Coatl. I think Coatl was definitely the search here. That said, I don't think Shadow's Light is bad. I just... Ow. Okay. Stop. Does this have to be in attack mode? Or is it just in attack mode? Yeah, I run 2 Coatl to compensate for 1 less Naya as Shadow's Light's target. Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah, the Naya, that's a good point, because I run the Naya, so it means I'm a little more susceptible to hit darks. 3 Nunu, 2 Naya. That's so weird. I mean, counterpoint, you're still running 5 of them total. It's probably about the same, to be honest. Why am I almost dead? What is this? I could go... You have a monster in Grave, but I don't care about it. If I spec this, tribute it for Curse. Curse can't resurrect a Naya because it's banished. Res this. Spec that. King of the Fair Limps is gone. What would we even be making? Yeah. Ah. Ugh. Yuck. Can we end on a rank 8? Spec this, tribute it. Spec. We've got 2 level 4s. We don't have a King of the Fair Limps. We could go Dugaris. funny little thing. We could use Dugaris to double Apollosis attack for more negates. Not saying it's good, but it's funny. Ugh, we're gonna pass. We might be dead to some dumb cheese here. We'll see. Hey, a real card. Good Ash. Very nice Ash. No, we do not want to use Nephilabyss as inherent summon. Change to defense and... Okay, we live. We live. Use you. Equip this. We could normal summon and just get rid of the Apo. Mostly because I'm a little worried about her getting us killed. We could... Curse. Tribute this. They'd get a monster. I don't think that's worth it. I don't even know why I summoned this, to be honest. I guess I was just hoping they'd activate an effect. I was hoping they'd do something. Anything, really. More than nothing. How about that? We are not letting that through. Also been dropping level 8 Ogdos, so now I only run Curse, Bricky, and Allert was so bad giving opponent card advantage. Did I accidentally have the music muted? Also dropping level 8 Ogdos. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about earlier, is that people like to run a bunch of bricks. Right now in this list we're playing 2 high-level Ogdo, or 3 level Ogdo, or high-level Ogdo monsters. I don't know why I struggled through that sentence. Okay, so we can curse here. Let's go for it. I'm ready. They chose the worst revival target for some reason. I kind of forgot we had an effect. Okay, we're going to use the called by to get rid of that mole cricket. We were going to do that anyway if they tributed it, but this is a better workaround. Okay, watch and learn, chat. This time we're not going to mess it up. We're going to summon Numeron Dragon, okay? I mean it. Numeron Dragon. Numeron. I swear to God, if you use one more goofy pack filler effect, I think you have to run the Numeron. I think the Draglubion engine makes this deck work in a way. I don't think it's your only option, but I think it's one of your best. Maybe I should cut my losses. Call the stream there. We're 3-2. We're positive. The Chaos Creator is a 1 of 2xy's rank 8s. The Chaos Creator? I know you're joking, but let me read it. Chaos. Okay, so cannot be, must by banishing 1 line Dark from Grave. If you control this card that was special summoned from your hand, you can target 3 banished monsters with different names, special summon one of them, then place the rest on the bottom of the deck in any order. You can only use this effective Chaos Creator once per turn. By banishing 1 line, 1 dark. I actually chose to run no TK cards because I usually just overwhelm with the grind game. I find that you need to end the duel. I don't disagree with your take, but I think that having a way to... And also, it's not just an OTK option. Having Draglubion with Harbinger is one of my favorite opening plays as well. I like Chaos Creator. I think it's cool. I think the problem is it requires so much setup, and draining your graveyard, banishing your reptile is something you really don't want to do. But it does special summon one. I think it's fun. Q is one of my very close friends, and he is fond of... We're gonna say bad, because I can't think of a better word. He's fond of bad cards, but sometimes that means he has a more fresh perspective and is able to look at things with a more open mind. If we had... I also think I miss Alert. Or maybe I just need to try Amnesia over Aaron. Maybe we need to play Amnesia. Is Vanguard bad? I feel like they're... I think Vanguard is bad. I did consider it, like reading cards lately, like this here, this Alagia spot is kind of a Vanguard spot. I just feel like Vanguard summoning condition is too strange. So I think it is bad. The art is cool. I appreciate that we got a reptile, but I just don't think it's strong. I kind of want to try the Amnesia because we're also lacking firepower. Our deck is really... We just run Alert. I think so too. I think, at least for what I'm trying to do, I think trying something like weird and cheeky is causing more problems than it's worth. There's no harm in trying Amnesia. Let's try the Alert. Also forgot I run... Oh, I can't read that. Astraltopia? Is that a card? Or are you kind of... Astraltopia. If an Xyz monster is on the field, you can spec this card. You can send one other card from your hand or field to grave, add one Xyz, Onomate, Zexal, or Numbers spell trap from your deck to your hand. Plus Numbers protection package. Astraltopia. I like this, but it's not a starter, it's an extender. What is Numbers protection? It's a trap card. When a spell trap is activated while you control a number Xyz monster, negate the action if you do destroy that card. If a number Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect. Okay, I don't care about the rest. Astraltopia, by the way, very funny anime reference in a card. I like that a lot. Send one of the card from your hand to the grave. Search a counter trap. You know what? That's kind of cool. I'm trying to figure out, maybe we cut the Aratama engine for that? I kind of want to try that. That sounds kind of fun. It is another trap card, and that is bad. But I don't know, this sounds goofy. Let's go bam, 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 bam. Numeron. What's it called? I already forgot. Numbers protection. That's a terrible name. Let's try cutting the talents and go to 3 Nunu, because that... Well, that's strange. I swear this didn't used to show up. Has this always been there? I don't think it has. Any more recommendations while we're in the deck editor? That's pretty funny. I like this. This is something I would not have, so thank you, Elmo, for the suggestion. That is a card I would not have thought to put in. We gotta keep hosting. People gotta remind me. I've gotta host, because I take too long. My turns take forever. I have to host or I'll just never finish a duel. Let's try to go 4-2. If we can go 4-2, I'll be really happy with today. What a cursed deck list. Look at that weird deck list. 3 Astrotopia, 1 Numbers protection. I should also check out Time Thief. Does Time Thief do anything. I have alternate formats checked on. Oh, that's right. It's because I was doing Edison stuff. That's why alternate formats. Thank you. You're totally right, Dragon Soul. Ogdoadic art is so sick. It goes so hard. It's their apology. They're saying sorry for making them awful. Although I call them bad, we make fun of them, right? I do really like that there's an inherent game plan. The idea that you do like Nunu, tribute Nunu for curse, curse summon Naya, Naya search a spell, use that spell to search. Oh, we have a. Dang it. Yeah. My usual end board is 2+ Omni Negates from Gamma Seal, 1 spell negate from Harbinger, yep. 1 spell trap pop from Tornado Dragon, 1 Omni counter trap. Why not go for. Does that count as 4-2? Why not go for something like Abyss Dweller instead of Tornado? Tornado Dragon seems kind of like the worst part of that for sure. Is it because you don't need more since you already have so much negation in the Gamma Seal? They must have bricked bad. Or they just saw the name and they realized they were outmatched. They knew they couldn't win. They knew that with my 20 IQ and my backseat drivers, they couldn't beat me. So this is a good hand. Hey, you have 50% to 60% win rate. We're not counting that one, but it'd be funny too. We have double Snake Rain because why wouldn't we? Let's see if the first one goes off. I'm tempted to use both here. One, two, three. No extra deck. Scary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the remix. I think we'd rather have a draw. Monster negation is something we have locked down. 2, 3, 4. Where's my Astrotopia at? I actually think I'm being greedy now. This is the Snake Rain stream. I never draw Snake Rain this much, I swear. I promise. Monarch? Yeah. Okay, hear me out. Ogdoadic Monarch. I was messing with it because I really like that Aaron can hand rip, and you can go for synchros, and they can hand rip. And so the idea I had was a Monarch build with Erebus to hand rip even harder. And then I realized that's a terrible plan, but I really want to make it work. So these streams have been really fun for testing. Top deck rain twice. Listen, I swear, I promise. It's not usually like this. We have, oh, this is so good. Okay. I run Yugioh for that extra draw. I don't like Yugioh without a plan. We go. So here, ironically, I'm missing. I wish I had a king or a queen for a double trib. But if we summon Alert here, where do we go? This, that's 2, 3, 4. That's an Apo. So let's summon this. Put this down. And then the reason we're doing that is so we can use Alert to put stuff back in our graveyard. Bam, bam. Get rid of that stupid level 10. I mean, I say stupid level 10. You're a very nice card. Thank you, Nephilabyss, for your contribution. I'm so happy that we are doing these streams because Codename totally changed my mind on Nephilabyss. Like, it's all thanks to Codename that I'm testing this card more and really seeing how great it is. I wouldn't have been doing that otherwise, so I appreciate you getting me to try it. Thin the deck here a little bit. Yeah, I like, in this case especially, I don't like Saryuja at all versus like Apo. Nice. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I really wish we had a royal here. Nephilabyss reviving Fenrir is a super dumb play. The reason we're not playing with stuff like that is I am poor, and so I don't play with cards I don't plan on buying, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird. Like, that sounds kind of dumb, but I like to build for locals, and so because I won't be buying stuff like Fenrir, it's just outside of what I want to be spending, I just don't want to test with it that much. Oh, it just feels right. See? Opponent had no hand traps, so we're never punished. We didn't give them anything back. Just do that, alright? What you're seeing, just be lucky. Summon the Lars. Oh, everything's coming up Millhouse. We got the Droll. So we've got 3 negates here, a spell negate, 2 negates on board, we got the taunt, and we've got the Droll, in case they have the audacity to try playing anyway. Nice! We earned it. We earned that one. I mean, I say we earned it. We drew double Snake Rain, so what are you gonna do? Yugioh for that sweet Gamma Seal? Yeah. So in the Gamma Seal build, how do you summon Gamma Seal if you can't do it with Yugioh? Because that's kind of what I was struggling with. I wasn't 100% on how to put the monster on the board. Man, I am not outsmarting the rock paper scissors game today. Oh, this hand is so bad. Oh, it's so not good. Okay, so actually this hand is good because we're gonna draw Snake Rain. That's why this hand is good, because we have 2 hand traps. We're gonna use the Ash on our turn too. Zombie Vampire can mill it, and also Dugaris can bring Gamma Seal from graveyard if milled already. That's too much if. Too many variables. Not enough control in that situation. I'm also just not a big fan of Zombie Vampire. You can look at the list. It's not in there right now. I don't like it. Can you imagine? No, it's not a joke, Codename. We're gonna hit it. Mark my words. I can waterfront very consistently. What's your ratio? 3 waterfront, 1 Terra? Like, is that just the thing? And summon Yugioh like always. Yes, getting Yugioh. It's just the consistency of both, I guess, without bricking. If we draw Snake Rain every single game today. God, that'd be so funny. I mean, I deserve it, right? It's been a hard week, okay? I think I need this. It's a, what, 3 in 35? Let's see what the odds are on that. It's a 8.57% chance. It's just under a 1 in 10. Heart of the cards. I don't need your heart of the cards. I've got this. As my fiance would say, I'm manifesting it. So we have an Ash for the welcome, which feels really good. Okay. We didn't get it. I run 3 Rainbow Bridge? What do you mean you run 3 Rainbow Bridge? What does that do? Foolish Burial. Oh. I assume... Hang on. Rainbow Bridge. I forgot to add Yugioh. Do they have the out to our Ash here, by the way? What's happening? Are you talking about Rainbow Bridge of Salvation? Oh, they scooped. They scooped! Does that count as 5 and 2? What do we say? Does it count? We're absolutely counting. All right. We're counting it. W is a W. All right, all right. I mean, to be fair, we would have... No, it would have been really bad, actually, because we had... Yeah, that would have been so bad if they didn't scoop. People do this on Master Duel, too. They just scoop, you know? They assume that because they messed up or because their hand is bad, that yours is good. And sometimes they're up against a guy playing Ogdoadic, paying half attention, reading chat. And it would have been a sure win if they just hung in there. But they just don't have the patience for it. We've had a hard day. Yeah, we deserve it. I agree. I think that's like drawing Snake Rain again, right? It's basically the same. I had stuff to do, by the way. This stream was supposed to be an hour max, and I'm just having fun. It's too enjoyable chilling. Trying to learn this deck, loving your videos. I love the discussion of all the different engines and builds. Yeah, that's awesome, Music. That's so cool to hear. It's my favorite thing, too. I was waiting to see if my opponent can actually do anything. I agree. Especially in paper. Like, in paper, you just don't see people scoop the same way. That's so cool, Music. Yeah, the deck is really fun. I'm really happy the videos are helping you. There's a... Yeah, feel free to join the Discord and ask questions there, too, because I can answer... People, I'm sure anybody else here is able to as well. But Ogdoadic's a really great deck. Ogdoadic's a really cool deck, and I'm happy to have more people try it. We're cooked on an Ash Blossom here. I think we might have too many hand traps, but I can't bring myself to cut any. If we did, yeah. If we did cut something, what do you think we cut? We have Imperm, Droll, Ash. Like one of each, maybe? One of two of them? I thought this is only Ogdoadic. I thought it was the only Ogdoadic enjoyer until I found this channel. Yeah, I made this channel because I love Ogdoadic so much, and I feel like it's such an underrepresented deck. Like, people just don't know what this stuff does. Oh, is this the same person? Have they returned for vengeance? Have they come to claim their win? Goodbye, hand. Imperm, probably. Do you think... Okay, that's a good Ash. Do you think we cut, like, 2 Imperm, 1 Imperm? I agree that Imperm's probably the one to go, because we like to see monsters. Having monster cards, even if they're not good on board, is better than having back row in hand. Easy, drop all Drolls and Imperm and 7 Hieratic, Aset, and Tefnuit. Easy, huh? No, it's different. Different names. Oh, that's a good point. So that we're not doubling up as much. Yeah, that's a good point. This sucks. I mean, what would you put in? Just more gas. I would probably put in the spirits I just cut. Because... Oh, different player name. Oh, sorry. I've seen Horus stuff work. Yeah, people have talked about... Sorry, Dragons, I was thinking something else. Yeah, people have talked about Horus. I know that people are really excited by it. It's really expensive for one, so I don't like playing with it that much because I'm not going to be having it in paper. And also, it just makes rank 8s. Like, we can do that. That's not a... It's also really taxing on your hand, and we already do that. Snake Rain and the Remnants, Nunu and I, are already taxing on your hand. You know, you're already emptying it out yourself. Personally, I just don't get the Horus cards in Ogdo. I don't think it's bad, but I'm not jumping to play it. Like, I would much rather have the spirits back right now. Also heard some people punk Ogdo. So I know there was like an FDK Bish Balkan thing with punk Ogdo, but just in general, I actually like punk Ogdo as just like its own thing. I think because punk is actually one of the decks I like. Bros are just smeared, we just never draw anything but Ogdoadic and hand traps. Yeah, like it feels like we're not hitting any other variety in our deck. It's all or nothing. I get it in like Orcus, but Ogdoadic not really. Yeah, Horus is Brick City. I disagree with that, but we were playing a really svelte engine. We were playing, for our Horus engine, it was just 3 Imseti, 1 Hoppy, 1 Gold Sark. So it was 5 cards. Like, we just never draw any... Yeah, like, I'm talking about wanting engines. We have engines in our deck. They're in here. I'm just not hitting them right now. But I guess I shouldn't be whining, because we are hitting Snake Rain at an alarming rate. We had a big welcome. Yeah, I think we're cooked here. Unless we draw it. We'll wait. What's everybody's time zone like, by the way? Is it like a weird time for you? I am central, so it is 7:44 p.m. for me right now. But I know Shimune was saying it was a weird time for them. I was talking to Chug last night, and they were saying they were in a totally different country, so the time was super different for them too. Hour to have you. Nice. Okay. Are they trying to pop my card? 10:44. Okay, so that's not bad, Codename. That's like, if I'm live and it's a normal time for me, it's about a normal time for you too. I can only think of the DBZ opening when I read A Dragon's Soul. Is that intended, or is that just me with 4 kids' brain rot? Let's see. Looking at our deck, I mean, part of this is unavoidable. No, it's intended at all. That's so funny. Yeah, like part of this is just unavoidable. We have Evo Singularity and we have Yugioh. They're both one-ofs. It means we're gonna hit them sometimes. Not usually both at once, like that hurts, but it's not insanely unlikely to draw one-ofs like this. I feel like we haven't seen Coatl at all though, and we have seen these cards. Coatl's also a one-of deck. You know, Alasia is also a one-of. 10:42. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we're actually pretty close in time zone. I have a friend in California, so he's 2 hours removed. I can't not hear the Dragon's Souls. I have to suffer, so do you. Those are the rules. You're gonna hang out, that's the tax. I should have saved the Imperm, probably. This was just gonna bounce itself, wasn't it? Oh no, we're having some weird stream issues. Maybe my connection will give out before we lose our 5-2 record. Do we go for a Zoha trigger here? I think we do. At the risk of giving them a good card, I think we need to set ourselves up with something in hand. So we could go for the Nunu and just let it go to grave. I don't hate that. Let's do that. Actually, that was stupid. Let's instead, because we're going to do that. Let's instead dump this. That was dumb, but it's still a good card to have. We still needed the Nunu to make plays happen here, I think. Alternatively, we could have gone for a Naya, but I don't like that. We already have a Naya. I kind of want to go for more diversity in our options. Water Lily is a great card, but I found in my going first build, it was bricky. Yeah, I seem to be pretty alone in the small number of Water Lily that I like to play. I was at 1, now we're at 2, and I don't hate that. I don't think you need to, but I want to see it in my opening. Well, that's annoying. The double Nunu there, but it's not unsalvageable. The Zoha fixes our hand up a bit. And they have another welcome, and they've got the lovely Labyrinth. Man, yeah, it's not great. It's not great, Codename. It's not a situation I love to be in. I don't know if we can necessarily play out of this. Honestly, I wonder if... Yeah, 2 for that follow-up play next turn. Yeah, because the deck does get follow-up. You do go grind, right? Send that. Let's summon out a Nunu. I really like Zoha. I wish Zoha's effect were a little better because of how important Zoha turns out to be for the deck. I think it's really interesting how nobody really plays Flogos. Everyone plays Zoha. And it's because with Naya, you just don't want to be sending Flogos. Serpent Strike works better in the grind for me since your opponent has the answer. You have to get very so. Yeah, I was playing Serpent Strike for a long time. I'm just not right now. compared to the other Ogdoadic row, we actually have choices now. Because my old lineup was 1 Serpent Strike, 1 Lily, but now I'm just playing 2 Lily and... That was the wrong send. 2 Lily and 1 Daybreak. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad, because I know the pop is coming. Oh, maybe it's not actually. Maybe I'm just... Flogos effect just straight up sucks. So has... Yeah, Flogos is like kind of cute, but the idea that your opponent will have a monster on the field that's weaker than a monster in the graveyard is so unlikely. Like, look at the attack values in their grave right now. 0, 0, 0. Nothing to actively use that effect on. We do have a good variety in our graveyard here, so we can try and set up a Nephilabyss play with the Water Lily we're going to search here, assuming it doesn't get stopped. Oh, you know what, though? Flogos looks cooler than Zoha. Can we agree on that? Zoha's art should be swapped with Flogos' art. That'd be better. The game would be more fun. That would actually... That's probably more important than banning Maxi and Master Duel, is switching their arts. Also, with Waterfront Field Spell, I'm able to run Golgonda Serpent free from hand or grave. Is it from hand or grave? It's just if you have a field spell out, right? Well, you can target a card face up, special summon this card, banish it as a field. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. And this card looks sick. He looks so cool. Well, the lab players decided it's their turn, so we'll do some... Never mind. Golconda. Yeah, it's actually a 2-cent card too, so that's pretty sick. Fire Eradicator. Oh, that's so dumb. Look, is 100% cooler. Good. Sorry. Sorry. Did you declare trap card? What was that? So there's 3 options. That was either the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Option B, they saw the Yugioh and they thought, okay, I know what's coming next. Or D, they're sniping and there's no way that's what happened. That's impossible. That would be the dumbest option. Right? It just can't be that one. They sniped trap? Bro, are you serious? Are you for real? Do they have any hand traps in grave? Just being stupid. They could have waited for the search thing called spell. Yeah, like what was that? That was so bad. Yeah, that's a great point actually. Spell. Spell every time. Like what? Now we win, I think. Chat, this is their graveyard. Does this do anything against Draglubion? If I resurrect this... I don't even have to Exceed Summon. Yeah. I'm so confused. If they don't have Big Welcome in Graveyard, then they got nothing. I think they do. Welcome Labyrinth in Grave. Welcome Lab. No, they got nothing. Is Zeus an option? Yeah. Zeus is, I mean, it's not in this deck right now, but I have a Zeus. I pulled it from the 10. I just don't know where it is. I swear I can't find the card. Yeah, no, but Zeus is an option. Zeus is also okay, because Zeus is like, what, $10 right now? Like, I can afford that if it's for a card. Oh, it's actually more than that. It's like 17. But still, I paid, hey, thanks for hanging, Kato. We'll probably wrap up here pretty soon, so thanks for chilling. Do. They have an ash in hand. What does this thing do? It's returning. All right. You got an ash and a thingy. Yeah, that's 6 and 2, baby. And that's on a decent number of bricked hands here. I think that's a pretty good place to end it. We're going to move from the screen because that's not a very nice thing to see. So this is the list. This is what we played today on stream. And it went pretty well. This is a really fun deck. This is a fun stream. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Thank you for people on the Discord, for hanging out in the Discord. Thank you for the recommendation to make one. So I think that's a good place to call it. I hope everyone has a great night. Strong showing for Draglubion. Yeah. If anything, it just shows off my love for that little engine. So I hope everybody has a great night. This was super fun. I will see you next time.